welcome back. Alright, let's see how I did on the big bad table.
That's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
We received weapon plans and located whatchamacallit to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tinted his fingers and sneered, of course. Quite disturbing. Okay. See, I'm not sure if you can fail these, really. We'll see. Josephine, I have looked into the matter of your writer. That book, by the way, is truly dreadful and has been panned by every critic in Antiva. The publisher does not know the identity of the writer. They receive manuscripts by courier. Yeah, poor Varric. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that 8 power until I have finished or have gotten better with the hinterlands. Your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated. At the conclave. I thought they were saying these guys whooped their butts. My apologies. Okay, this is a Colin thing.
To work?
Lord Kildren. Okay. No, I thought he was saying that those apostates decimated him, and I would have thought that kind of amusing. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It would have been funny to me. Blah blah wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of the divine. The most holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace. Blah blah blah. We will hold a vigil. Ah, yeah, you know her. Yeah. She likes attending these things. Okay, I wouldn't want that job for nothing. Water. Okay, yep. Not spending my 8 power. I just don't want to spend it yet. I will get it if it opens up a new area. I'm going to be all in it. Okay, Inquisition soldiers scuffled briefly with mercenaries hired to guard the Grand Cathedral. One of our agents, blah 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 blah, had the presence of mind to keep the conflict from turning into a bloodbath. She reports the clerics are safe, but cowed in the face of our soldiers. No matter what they say, they are convinced the Inquisition is there to dictate terms. Screw you. Alright, what else? Oh, this is a bull thing. To the members of the Duke's family, all of whom possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of our legion's politics. Do I care? Already a duchess by marriage. His daughter, whatever, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Not likely invested in overseeing, blah, blah. Monet would be, yeah, blah, blah. Are these the reports he actually has to send? Oh my god. Okay, Inquisition soldiers have gone missing. Uh-oh. Okay, because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult. Send my people. Few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group. If I contact the local... Wait a minute. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they found them. Time to drink, because this is... They're disappearing. The advisors are determined to find out what happened. Lost for their comrades. Won't rest until... Send my people. Few scouts will move more quickly. If I contact the local Bane, she can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, so that opened up right away. No. I'm not ready yet. Okay. So, yeah, I really wonder if you pick the wrong person, can you fail, or you don't fail, but you don't get the most optimal reward. Okay.
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Vivienne, okay. Man, I am out of place there,
Lady
walking all
Trevelyan
manly.
of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Why couldn't I have that switch like Cassandra
What a pleasure
has?
to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
How can people tell who each other are with these masks? How?
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say all of that.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
They exaggerated because that's not true, I don't think.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Take that mask off and let's fight. You got a weapon. Let's go.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know
got a
what your
weapon.
Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
Let's go. Right now.
My dear Marquis,
Ooh.
how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Wrecked! Wrecked! Oh my god, look at the sexy.
No such rudeness is intolerable.
Please be Vivienne.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
Thank
You
the Maker.
should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
Kill him.
Lady,
But
you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
kill him, but then that would be proving his point. Oh god, I want him to die, but I don't even know who he is, and that takes the fun out of it. We're gonna set a positive example and say let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it.
God, is she sexy.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Just her aura is just so badass. ass. Ugh.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
And they gave her wonderful boobies. God, if all the girls had
Charmed,
boobies like that.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Excuse me. Okay, you're just lucky I'm sidetracked, but because your boobs are just... Oh, hell. That means she's a flirt option. She's not a romantic option. They never give romance options at the first meet.
The loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
I mean, they made sure her boobs was not sagging, but everybody else's boobs sag. I don't even get that.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Absolutely. Why can't I get a sexy outfit like that? You're killing me, girl.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
I'm liking her the more she talks. And her entrance was so awesome. The mages just kick ass in this game.
What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Well, you know, in the other Dragon Age, you could do a threesome. A threesome with Vivienne, Dorian.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
She's so badass. The beautiful gear threesome. Oh my god. Up with the gear, the mages. I'm glad I don't play mage.
Happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Because I bet you I'd be in rags and shit, and that would just frost my ass. It would. Oh, God. Welcome aboard, Vivienne. Oh, you're just beautiful.